Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today we're going to solve another coolest question, which is Divisor game. Okay, so this question is cool, man. So it deserves like from me because this question is very interesting. This question deserves likes from my side. Okay, so let's see what the question is saying. So the question is saying like Alice and Bob takes turn playing a game with Alice starting first. Okay, so it means like they're saying like we have two persons, Alice and Bob. Okay, and Alice always starts first, so or Alice always starts first, so this is the right now condition they are saying. Okay, initially there is a number n on the chalkboard. On each turn the player makes a move consistent. Okay, so it means like what it was saying over here, like each player can take only one turn at a time. Let's say if Alice starts initially, then the next turn is of Bob, then after Bob, then the next turn is of Alice, is like that. Okay, so that's the question is saying till now. Okay, now they give some rules for the game. The rules is like choosing an x 0 to x is n. Okay, so this is one condition. I will tell you about it later on. Okay, and the another condition is like whatever the number you choose, its modulus has to become 0. Okay, only that number you have to choose. All right, and replacing the number for the another player is n minus x. Like for the this is one condition, and for the another condition you have to reduce the number by n minus x. Okay, for let's say I will tell you just one more time. Okay, like just give me 1 minute, after I will tell you what the question is saying actually. Okay, also if a player cannot make a move, then he loses. Let's say if the player is unable to make a move, then he will definitely lose the game. Let's say if he does not have any move left. Okay, so that's the question is saying. Okay, return true if and only if Alice wins the game. Okay, this is racist. This is racist. If the only and if Alice wins, then we have to return true. Why? 5 4 for Bob also does it true. Anyways, so for the Bob we have to return false. Okay, okay, so let's see how we solve this question. Okay, so according to this condition, what this question is saying, let's say we have n equals to 2. We have n equals to 2. So remember this condition which I just show you, n equals to 2. So it means 0, it will start, it has to be 0 above from 0, okay, and between 2. So greater than 0 and less than 2. Okay, it has to be lie between over here. Okay, and it more or less has to become 0. Okay, let's say we are starting with Alice. We have n equals to 2 initially over here. We are starting with Alice. So what will happen? How many moves I have? I just have only one move. Okay, so what will happen? I will just simply check n modulus equals to 0. So I will check, is 2 modulus 1 is 0? Yes, it is 0. So what will happen? I have to reduce n minus x. So n is 2 minus x is 1, because x we choose 1 because there is only one move. 2 minus 1 is given 1. So for the Bob, what the condition is left? 0 x 1. Okay, now how many, like what move he can use? He cannot take any move because he does not left any move. The number has to be greater than 0 and less than 1. What left? We can't take decimal value, so there is no move. So Alice wins. And we have to return true. So we are returning true for that. True, Alice win. Okay, I hope so the question is clear, like what the question is saying. I hope so, ladies and gentlemen, is clear. If still not, don't worry, I'm over here. Okay, so let's just try for the another condition. Let's just go for another condition. Let's say we are working for n equals to 3 over here. Okay, let's just check this one. Right, so what will happen? Like I'm checking n equals to 3. So first chance of Bob, Alice, I mean, so what will Alice will go? Alice will go first chance. So it will go from 0 x 3. Okay, so what will happen over here? So it has 2 move, 1 comma 2, but it has to only take that move which modulus give us 0. So it is not able to take 2, it will only able to take 1. Okay, so when Alice takes 1, so what will happen? How for the Bob, what will happen? N minus x. So 0 x, it will become 2 because 3 minus 1, because we take 1, so 3 minus 1 give us 2. Okay, so I hope this thing is clear. Now we are working for Bob. Okay, so for Bob, how many moves it has? It has only one move. Okay, because like 2 is the maximum. Okay, so what will happen? It will take its one move. Okay, so for Alice, how many moves left? 0 x 1. Okay, so how many moves left for Alice? No move left. So Bob win in this game. So Alice lose the game. So what I can say, Alice lose the game. Okay, lose the game. Okay, so I have to return false for that. Like if the Bobs win or if the Alice lose is the same thing, then we have to return false for that. I hope so the question is now making some sense. If still not, don't worry, we will try one more time. Okay, so let's say we are checking for n equals to 4. Right, so we are going for 4. So Alice will start in the initially the Alice will start. Okay, so what will happen? So initially Alice will go from 0, x, 4. So it can take 1, 2 or 3. Okay, so it can take either 1, 2 or 3. Okay, so 3 cannot be taken because like 2 modulus 4 is 0, 1 modulus 4 is 0. Okay, so it can only take this 1 or 2. Okay, so let's say like I will go for 1. I will go for 1 in this one. Okay, so what will happen? It will become 0, x, 3. Okay, so let me make it more clear. Alright guys, so I hope now it's clear. Okay, so now what I'm doing is going 0, x, 3. Okay, so for 0, x, 3, now this is our Alice turn. Now this is our Bob turn. So 0, x, 3. Alice has Bob has how many chances? 1, 2. So it can only take 1. So what will happen? Alice will get 0, x, 2. Okay, so Alice has only 1. So Bob, how many left? 0, x, 1. So Bob lose because Bob cannot move any more chance. So Alice win. So Alice will come true. For 4 it will come true. Okay, so what the condition we are checking? Like we just get one condition over here. We just find one a hint over here. Like what we find? We find like if we are getting n even, if our n is even, and we take odd number move. Okay, so what happened? Alice always win. Alice always win. Ladies and gentlemen, focus on this thing what I just write over here. Just focus on this thing. Make sure what I'm writing. Just I'm telling it again one more time. Just focus on what I'm saying. If n is even, okay, and we take odd number move. We take 1 over here. See, we take 1 over here. Okay, we take odd number move. Alice always win. Why? Because you see, like whenever I take 1, Alice is winning. Now I will go for the even one. I will go for the 2 one. You will see the result. You definitely see the result. Okay, let me erase it. So now you will understand complete question. If you still don't understand this one, then I will suggest you to watch this video again. Okay, all right. So now Alice will go. So I will say to go for the even one. So 0, x, 4. Okay, so it will go for the even one. All right. So what will happen? What I have 1, 2, 3. So it will go for the 2 one. It will go for this one. But it can go for this one, but we will take for this one. It cannot be possible. Okay, so what will happen? I will just say n minus 2. So Bob will go for n minus 2. So n minus 2 is 4. 4 minus 2 will give us 2. So Bob will go for 2. Okay, so Bob will go for 0, x, 2. Alright guys. Okay, so how many move Bobs can do? Only one move. Okay, so Bob can do only one move. So Alice move how many left? No move left. 0, x, 1. So Alice lose over here. Alright, so now definitely it's making sense what I'm doing. Alice lose and I will return false over here. So I hope now this condition is very clear, like what I'm saying. If n is even and we take odd number move, Alice always win. So what I'm saying, like whenever you find even number, you have to take one. He has to take 1 so that he can win. Okay, so I hope now question is clear. Now let's just start solving this question. So solve this question. There is nothing to solve this question. Believe me, we just use a simple bit manipulation over here to solve this question. So let me just again make it bigger. Okay, and here we go. All right, so let me just solve it. Okay, so what I will do, I will just simply say if my n modulus 2 give me 0, then return true for this. Okay, else return false for the game. Because otherwise he will lose and Bob will win. Okay, that's the condition. So let me just run this code to see. That's the code, guys. That's the code. Okay. So it's accepting. Okay, so I can make it more bit clear, more bit like sexy. Okay, so how I will gonna do this? Let me just erase everything from over here. Okay, so I will just simply write one line of condition. I will just say return. I have also some of them you have figured out like what I will do. And modulus 2 is 0. Then return if this condition true or get false. So I hope this thing is clear. So that's the code is guys. Let me just run it, and we did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we just did our code. Okay, so let's submit it and let's see whether it's accepting or not. Okay, and it's going 100% faster. So ladies and gentlemen, in this question we are dealing with the time complexity of big O of n, because like we are just going we are just calculating n number of times. Okay, and the space complexity is big O of 1 because we are not using any extra spaces. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope this code is crystal clear to like how we are solving this question, and I just want to say, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care, bye bye, and I love you guys. Believe me, I love you. Take care, bye bye.